In this video, here I'll make you to learn how to predict the product of electrolysis when the active electrodes are given. I told you electrodes are of two types, inert electrodes and active electrodes. Inert electrodes, we have to follow some rules which we have discussed previously, and active electrodes. And inert electrodes, they will not participate in a chemical reaction during electrolysis, but active electrodes, they do participate. So here today we'll learn how to predict the products if active electrodes are given. So for this, you take this example, aqueous copper sulfate using copper electrode. So if when aqueous copper sulfate is given with an active electrode like this, and here just remember 2 points. Here if you are given with an active electrodes, this electrolytic solution you are taking, this will remain constant, means this will not participate in an electrolysis. And here, as it is an active electrode, this will participate in an electrolysis. So here, what are the reactions at anode? Anode means oxidation. Anode means oxidation. So here, as it is an active electrode, this will undergo oxidation. Copper will undergo oxidation by the loss of 2 electrons. Means here, copper will be dissolved at the anode. So here, and these 2 electrons will be accepted by the copper itself. Means here, what are the reactions at cathode? So here, these 2 electrons will be accepted by the Cu2 plus again, and here copper will be deposited at the cathode. So what are the products you will get during the electrolysis when the active electrode like copper electrode is given in an aqueous copper sulfate solution? This electrolyte is obtained when active electrodes are given. So here the copper itself, these active electrodes itself participate in an electrolysis, and the electrolytic solution remains constant. And here, because copper will be dissolved at anode and copper will be deposited at the cathode. These 2 electrons will be accepted by the cathode itself, accepted by the copper itself. So here the copper will be deposited at the cathode. Now we'll see another example like this. So here it is aqueous AgNO3. Using Ag electrode. You try it on your own. So here, what are the reactions at anode when active electrode is given? So here that electrode itself undergoes oxidation by the loss of 1 electron and converting Ag to Ag plus, and here again this electron will be accepted by Ag plus and it will be converted to Ag. These 2 methods will be used for the purification of silver and purification of copper. Okay. This is how you have to write the product when active electrodes are given. Okay. Next we'll discuss another topic. Till then, bye.